Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. Today we continue our adventure with a real, very old vintage Tamiya RC car. Now it's time for on-road cars. I made a video on a Formula 2 and a Formula 1 Williams on the sidecar, and today it's time for the Porsche. This is fantastic. I say it's wonderful. This is one of the very first cars from Tamiya, and it's a transition from those toys with the electric engine but free, bye-bye, and radio control. So we have some early features and future features. And what I want to do today is to mount my usual kit, modern, absolutely modern electronics, Hobbywing 1060, very cheap, but it works very well. And radio, not so very cheap, but very, very good. Very cheap for what it offers. Now it's a little bit old, it's 2 or 3 years. Now there's a new model, but it's not very different from this. Since I bought, I never used. I mounted, I enjoyed the mounting work, but never used. I don't know how does it works, and today we will discover. Comment, like and subscribe. Before starting the work, I want to have a look inside. First of all, it's very bouncy. Turning it upside down. The body is mounted with these springs. No body clips. This is before the body clips era. Wow. Here inside we have a lot of surprises. Very nice, this system with no body clips. Hard body, perfect, fantastic. And here inside, look at this, the battery compartment. Oh wow. Here you need 4 middle-sized, not the large one, but the middle 4, that means 6 volts. But this means that there's no space for the battery. Here we have a very old bye-bye. So we have to manage to put a battery inside. The steering servo goes here. I don't have the steering servo. There's some work to do. As I forgot the steering servo, I looked between all my old things and I found this very old Samva servo that has an issue. The plug was too big for this receiver, so I unplugged from the plug the end of the cables. Then I insulated everyone with shrinking tube. Then I put every 3 into one shrinking tube and connect. Then this is an analogic servo. As I switch it on, it makes. But one of you told me some times ago, and servo frequency, analog, digital. Perfect. Turn it on analog and perfect. How many? 11. Bye-bye. And so, this doesn't fit. Long enough, but too high and too large. This, not. Why not this one? Haha! LiPo! Woo! Everything is in place. Starting from the steering servo. This is a wonderful way to mount it mechanically. Here I use the screw, the head has the washer, silicone tube just to have a little bit of elastics, and it works perfectly. Then receiver inside this neoprene tube in order not to have vibration into the receiver. Then we have this rubber band, and here there's a little piece of antenna tube, this gummy washer. You put the rubber band inside and it holds also the battery wires. ESC, Velcro, switch here under, there's a hole. The battery with this strap, zap, you put it and take it away very easily, and this is perfect. Perfect. Okay, now the wheels, the body, and then we can have it. And here we are for the test on the track. First of all, I have to say that this is a very, very old car. It was designed for a very limited power source, 6 volts. Now we have a LiPo battery, 7.4, a very good ESC, a very good radio, but the car is old. Now, it's the first time I drive it, so first slow, understand how does it works, and so. Tires are gummy tires, quite old. I didn't wash it or treat it with anything, so I think that will be quite difficult to drive, but very fun, because they are slippery. Let's see. Start slowly. Yes, the body is quite bouncing. No suspension, suspension, sort of spring suspension, because it used the flexibility of the frame. Wow, have you seen? Just a little bit more of accelerator and wow. It requires a little bit of trial. Who knows if the real one was so difficult to drive? One, whoop! Okay, perhaps the diff is a little bit loose and the right wheel, rear wheel spins a lot, but have you seen it? You have to be very, very, very gentle. Perhaps with sponge tire it will be better. Boom! The steering is fantastic. A little bit too much, no problem, I can adjust from the radio. Woof. I think that for those times it was a sort of miracle to see such a nice car running by herself without saying goodbye or wires. And the speed, I think it's quite in scale, because if you think a real one, the time it keeps to have to turn around a curve or make the straight, it's quite realistic. What's not realistic is the bouncing body, but this was a limit. Wow. And when you don't expect, it spins. Of course, with sponge tire, with a better beef trimming, would be another thing. But I also like to drive difficult things. As usual, no brakes. Yes, a little bit of brakes. Wow. The thing you hear, this, wow, wow. It depends from the diff that, as I told you, is a little bit loose. So you have to, it's like driving a boat with surface screws. You have to reach a certain speed before giving all the throttle. But once you, it's very nice. Power, power, I was saying, is not all. It's nice to have power, but also difficulty. But, wow. I don't know why. Here it spins. I would like to do a thing. Wash the tire, try a way to give them more grip, not with nitro, but gasoline, I don't know, I have to think it over. Then adjust the differential. But by now, it's going a little bit better, huh? Yes, now I'm not, keep attention. I drive as you see everyone used to drive, throttle off on. In this case it's impossible. You have to drive your head. Whoa. The speed is quite good. Lost a piece. nitro, sticky, diff, harder. And with this, I think it will be another thing. Let's go to have a test. Grip test at the start. Quite good. It spins a lot. Better than before, but very spinning. Let's start. Full throttle is impossible, it spins. Then you have to be very gentle, even with the steering and the throttle. Have you seen? Even if the tires now are clean and stickier, softer, it's always difficult to keep it on the track. Perhaps in scale the right way to drive is this, because have you seen? Perhaps it has too much power. Remember, I've changed the batteries. It was born for 6 volts and alkaline batteries, and now I have 7.4 LiPo with a wonderful ESC. Oh, wow. Anyhow, it's very, 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 very funny. Anyhow, if I can imagine in reality, this could be the real speed of the car. Vroom. Okay, this is the thing it makes better. Look, the inner front tire is on the point. Vroom. Very fast. It's very difficult to drive, but this is not a pity, because you have to pay a big attention, to be very concentrated and to drive really. It's not a cartoon. I love it. Yes, definitely I can say this is a great car. And on this, as usual, I say you goodbye with a terrible selfie. I hate selfies. All these people that celebrate themselves with selfies. And I celebrate this car. Thank you very much for watching. Comment, like and subscribe, and up to the next. Ciao!